You put your finger in it this time. No, didn't you? Look at it. Not this, that. Look at it. What are the odds? You know, in that Batman movie with the Joker guy, and Harvey Dent. When, what's his name, the mayor kicks the other guy out and tells Commissioner Gordon to stay and close the door. He starts talking about this RICO case, you know. He kicked Dent out. No, he kicked Gordon out and he kept Dent in there because he was the district attorney of Gotham there. And he pulled a RICO case on the mob. You know, he's getting all these people, got him arrested them all at once under the same, you know, monetary fund, some sort of thing. But the mayor gave Dent a speech there. And he says something like, you better have this right. He says, and realize you better be squeaky clean from here on out. He says, because every little thing you do is going to be used against you. That's what it was. And here we are. And interestingly enough, though this Biden character, and I want everybody to understand this right now, I've lived my life knowing, seeing from the things I've learned along the way and gathered and just seen both sides are assholes. Them and them. They're both assholes. And I've stayed away from being any part of it for as long as I could. But now look at it. Look at it. Even though both sides are assholes, which one is more dangerous to the way things are? Remember, I've got a plan that I'm waiting to come into my head about how we're going to make things better. But I'm not just going to run in and say, this whole thing's fucked up and tearing it apart without a fucking plan. Do I look like the kind of guy with a plan? Not yet, but there are worse than me. Let's just tear it apart and see how things go. It's not going to fucking work. Not very soon, anyway, you know. But here now, this Biden character, like I said, just trying to hold things together until I come up with something that might actually work. I don't need them tearing it back another 50 to 70 years or however many 100 years, fucking to the point where I have to build it all back up again. Right now, they're getting the infrastructure together. Everything's getting easier and easier as it turns out for when the time is right. That somebody comes up with an idea they'll be able to share and possibly get things right. It will be a slow process, but you don't need to put another 100 years on it. And thinking, stupid bastard, you know, it just fucks up the whole case as far as being able to throw shit at them from the other side. And who knows what's in them? Who knows what's going to happen? But this I would prefer. Since the one case has already been moving along, you keep the legal strategy and you throw that fucker away if you decide to, and then follow in the timeline and throw him in there too. Lock him up, lock them all up. Put them in a cell together. It's just really too bad Charles Manson isn't still alive. they could be hanging out with him. Oh, 3 men in solitary. I know it doesn't make sense with the vocabulary and everything, but put them in a dark room together, like being in a tomb in the fucking Pharaoh grave with all the servants in the dark and little or no food, and they got to fight each other in the dark. Let them fight in the dark. Let Charlie keep moving around in the shadows, whispering shit. See, oh boy. Lock them all up if that's what they got coming. See, that's the point. These people are over here saying, he did it too. Well, you know what? As it turns out, as soon as his lawyers found this shit, from what I understand, they immediately contacted people. You think of lawyers, well, maybe they need the money. They can support them in court. But you think they're going to turn in the guy that's paying them? I don't know. Lawyers aren't that usually that morally sound. Maybe this thing being done the way it is a good thing. I mean, it did show that the side that's trying to hold things together is still following legal fucking etiquette and trying to do the right thing. That it may be part of even part of a plan, just to show the difference between somebody following the law and facing up to it, whatever it is, and just trying to show the low level of civility that's coming on the other side, because these people acted 2 different ways, and one is full of aggression and the other one is whatever he is. I don't watch him. It's still a lesson in civility.